Hello, 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 ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to another Behind the Lens episode where we talk to the fighters taking part in CSL 007. Today, we've got the special one, Monroe himself. How you doing, my friend?
Hey, I'm great, bro. How are you doing? You good?
I'm absolutely fantastic. Listen, the weather's doing all right. I mean, normally it's been raining last couple of weeks, but it's been good. We've got
Yeah,
Monroe
it's
here
been
to
intense.
bless the feed as well. So let's get straight into it. October the 14th, not long to go. How has training camp been for you so far?
Training, like I say, it's been intense. This is my first fight, so yeah, I've had to put a lot into it. But yeah, I feel like I know it's cliche, but we've left no stone unturned, as they say.
Mhm.
And I'm ready for war, bro. Do you know what I mean? I'm not ready to just, do you know what I mean? Come there and just tap about. I'm ready for war. So I hope he's ready as well.
Of course, I mean, it sounds like you're looking for the knockout. I mean, have you been working on, your power in this training camp? Obviously, as people will know, and obviously you just said this is your first ever fight. So how has it
Yeah.
been training alongside working and doing other commitments as well?
So, bro, to be fair, it's been hard, man. It's not been easy. Do you know what I mean? Boxing's it's a grueling sport, like. But yeah, I've been working on obviously power as well. A lot of different things on power. I've had some pros come in and help me. Obviously got my dad helping. But yeah, if that answers your question.
No, of course. And obviously with your opponent being Drill Mitchell, I mean, there is a bit of bad blood, I'd say, between you
Yeah,
guys.
he mentioned my dad. Obviously, it was cool in it. Like obviously, I respect my opponent, but
Hmm.
he mentioned my dad in it and tried to clown on my dad. It's not that deep. Do you know what I'm saying? But I can't tolerate that. He said that, so now I got to put him in his place in it. Especially he's only had what 4 fights, and he's talking like he's pro or something. You know what I mean?
Of course. So obviously there's a lot on the line here, not only just for you, but obviously with him calling out your dad as well. It's never easy with that. I mean, has the mental side of things been something that you've been controlling? Because obviously when someone does mention a family member, for example, it's definitely going to cause a lot of anger in you. I mean, how have you managed to kind of contain that? And will you be able to contain it on the night as well and keep to the game plan?
Yeah, as you say, I feel like I can contain it on the night. Do you know what I mean? I've come there to do a job. I'm not going to lose my head. In terms of the build up, obviously the mental, it does get to you in it, but it's like what he said's minor in it. It's not hurt me too much. It's just fueled the fire basically, and I like that. So and the fact that I'm the underdog, um, it sells itself. Do you know what I mean? It
Mhm.
motivates itself. People don't believe that I can do anything, so it's like, yeah, man, I can't wait to show people.
Of course, it's not a bad thing being the underdog, especially when people underestimate you because you can always surprise them. But speaking
Yeah.
of like the surprising, is there anything on the night that you're going to unleash that he's going to be like? I mean, you don't need to tell us right now, but is there something that we can look forward to that people are going to be like, oh my god, Monroe, like wow.
I think just technique in it. Obviously, I've only done it what? I've only been practicing actually boxing maybe like 4 months in it, but I've been around it my whole life, coming in and out of the gym. Just never really actually tried to box. So I think people are going to be shocked with technique. They expect me probably to just come in, walk straight up, swinging. It's just not going to happen. Like I come from a fighting family, a boxing family. My dad and uncle both got accolades, so we're not built to
Hmm.
just you know what I'm saying, just over windmill, overhand right it. You get me? So I think
No.
he'll be shocked with technique and speed because he calls me slow as well.
Yeah,
But
we will definitely see you on the night. And I mean, this is obviously your first fight. Have you got any more plans for the rest of the year and going into next year as well? Or is it just going to be a one-off that you kind of want to settle the score and kind of that's it? Or do you plan on fighting more going forward?
no, I've got another fight booked in December. Um, that's going to be in Shrewsbury, kind of close to where I'm from.
Hmm.
So yeah, boxing's going to be a main fixture of my life now. Obviously, I was doing music. I'm still doing music. That's my main forte. But
Hmm.
I enjoy boxing, bro. I wish I got into it sooner. So like you're going to see more anyway. You get me?
Yeah.
I said I'll fight that Pulley Arif. He's boxed on. Yeah, I'm sure he boxed at the Telford event for Misfits, but obviously, if he wants to run it, we can run that as well. I don't know if he's a bit smaller than me, but it's not a problem if he can come up or I can get down.
Hmm.
So you know what I mean, I'll
No, of
fucking
course.
smoke him, bruv.
Of course, you mentioned Telford, and obviously that's not far from Shrewsbury. Well, I mean, I know you're not from Shrewsbury, you're near Shrewsbury, so obviously that is
Yeah,
a bit
yeah,
of a local rivalry, I guess you could say as well. So,
exactly. Yeah, I'm sure he's got links to people in Telford. I always see him on the TikTok and that with people that have got notoriety from here. So he knows about Telford. He's boxed here. So, yeah, man, if we could get that cracking, I'm down. You know what I'm saying?
That would be good. I mean, obviously, you mentioned your music career as well, and maybe, if you don't mind just telling everyone who's watching a little bit about your career and kind of what you get up to outside of the boxing side of things with your music.
Yeah, man. So obviously, my stage name's Monroe TF1. I'm from Telford. Got a couple songs out there on GRM, JDZ, P110.
Wow.
I've done the circuit. You get me? I've been on TV. And I'm just a, I don't know, bro. I'm just a born and like, I just love rapping, innit? Like, I'm not here for no gimmicks. If you go listen to the music, people know, innit? Like, that's my main thing. So, yeah, and it's all on platforms, innit? If anyone wants to go and stream it, I think you'll be pleasantly surprised by that as well, innit? I'm kind of like a blender, bro. You get me? Like, people look at me and they don't expect what they get. So, yeah, man. And I like that. I don't mind, innit? So, Monroe TF1. Yeah, man.
Exactly.
I've got
And
a new song out with Socks as well. Go check that.
Yeah, we will check it out. And I mean, people watching, listening, he's an artist. Not only he's an artist when it comes to music, but you'll see on October the 14th that he's an artist in the ring as well with his technique that he's going to be bringing as well, which is what we love to see. And obviously, he sounds like he's kind of underestimated in the music scene, and he's definitely sounding like he's being underestimated in the boxing ring. So, his opponent, Drill Mitchell, I'm pretty sure he'll be watching this as well. I'll be interviewing him at some stage. He'll definitely be sure to check this out because he does not want to underestimate Monroe TF1. But listen, we're going to be ending it. Have you got any final messages for your opponent, first of all?
No, I'd beat his dad up because he said that about my dad. Number two, I don't know what training he's doing, bruv, yeah, but every single time I tell him to promote, yeah, all he does is run in it. So hopefully he don't run on the night and run out the ring back to Nottingham. But apart from that, innit, I'm coming for war, bruv, so expect that, innit. Don't think you can just chill, try grab man's arms and fight dirty. I'm going to punch you up. Simple.
That is an unequivocal message. And finally, have you got a message for your fans and all your supporters that are watching? And hopefully they'll be there on the night.
I thought that was for Drill.
That was for Drill. That message was for Drill. But this is for your fans and your supporters.
For the fans, just obviously, there's tickets nearly completely gone in it. But yo, lock into the stream. You get me? Fight TV. And your boy Rizzy, obviously, I'm coming home with a double unit, Telford. Everybody stand up. Simple.
Perfect. Listen, I just want to thank you for jumping on this live as well. Thank you for taking the time to answer these questions. For those of you out there, make sure to check out Monroe TF1 on all platforms. Check out Combat Sports League as well. October the 14th. You do not want to miss this as well because it is going to be an absolute barn fest. But for now, until next time, guys, peace.